thank the Honourable Lady for giving way, and as one of the chairs of the anti-corruption APPG, she's doing an excellent job in raising this very important nexus between illegal wildlife trading and the fight against corruption. Would she agree with me that perhaps the simplest way to look at the question of animal trafficking and poaching is to think of it rather like an extractive industry? Many of the same risks that you will find, for example, in mining or illegal logging and those sorts of things also apply to the illegal traffic in both flora and fauna. And if we think about it in that way, then many of the same public policy responses, both in this country and in the countries of origin, will be effective if we can get them in place.
Dr. Rupa Huck.
Yes, he's absolutely right. I mean, criminal intelligence gets more and more complex, and they find different ways to convert their ill-gotten gains, and he's right that the risks are the same, and the effects that it has on communities at the other end, often in the developed world. So he makes an excellent point. And this trade, if we can call it such, is popular with terrorist groups and militias. So it relates to what the champion was just saying, the government's anti-corruption champion. So the Sudan People's Liberation Army in South Sudan, who were a rebel group, but now they've overthrown who was in power, they've been partial to elephant poaching by grenade. And poaching of ivory is a means by which the Janjaweed militia fund their activities in that same region as well. So the illegal wildlife trade goes much wider than being simply a peripheral concern of well-meaning people concerned with the world that we leave to the next generation. The damage done is manifold, as the Honourable Member, the anti-corruption champion, just told us. The corruption that supports illegal wildlife trading poses threats to national security, as we've seen from the terror threat. And it's been seen by those who deal in it, like guns and drugs, as just another commodity and part and parcel of these organised crime networks. Bribery and corruption obscure the enforcement of existing laws. If you have these quite bendable officials, that also mucks things up, and diminish effects to strengthen them. Not everyone has an anti-corruption champion in the same way that we do. Although the post was vacant for a while, I'm very glad he's occupying it now.